from the two of them? Well, I think Tiger used to train at the same gym, and I remember the first time I got very scared actually. I remember walking into the gym for my session, and he was ending his, and I see this. I see someone doing somersaults and like fighting with like some 8 people in the ring, or like there were like many people and they were cheering for him. And the minute I saw him, I said I don't want to practice in front of him. The minute he sees me, he'll be like, "What is she doing?" Akshay, I've obviously seen a lot, and I think since I've worked with him since the very day that I've worked with him since my first film. So I think he's always been a guiding source in my career, and I think because he's seen me from day one, somewhere he does feel like he does have that sense of not responsibility, but the protectiveness. Thank you, sir. He has that sense of protectiveness where he'll always give me advice, and he's someone I can always call and be like, "Acha, ye nahi ho raha, wo nahi ho raha. How do I do this? How do I attempt that?" And in action, I think he's the OG. So I had him as a guiding force, and I had Tiger as someone I used to see, and I used to be like, "Oh my God, this is where I have to reach." So I think both of them played a certain role. नहीं सर, आपको भी देख के लगता था ऐसे?
नहीं, मैं वो जो आपने जिसको जिम में देखा था ना, इसके प्रैक्टिस करते हुए, वो जो कलाबाजी कर रहा था, वो तो वहाँ खड़ा हुआ है वो।
नदीम इधर आओ।
नहीं नदीम था, मैं बता। नदीम इधर आओ।
Oh my God.
नदीम, जो आपने उस दिन इनको किया था, एक बार एक बैकफ्लिप कहाँ लाओ, फोन मुझे दे दो, 3 मार के और वहाँ से देखना संभाल के।
So imagine you've been learning MMA for 2 weeks and you see Tiger doing this in the gym.
Prithvi sir had said in an interview that he finds you very inspirational. I would want to ask you, what has been your key takeaway after working with an actor like him?
Oh, for me? About Prithvi?
Yeah, because he called you inspirational.
Lots
What's
of
your
things.
take?
Lots of things. I don't know if you guys know कि इनकी एक और फिल्म आ रही है, मलयालम फिल्म. What is the name?
The Good Life.
And I think he showed me the trailer, and I've told him, I say whenever there's a trial, please show it to me. वैसे मैं अमूमन जाता नहीं हूँ, लेकिन इनकी ये फिल्म जरूर देखूंगा. And this man has worked on that film since last 2-3 years. 16 years. बेटे क्या कर रहे थे 16 साल तक? He has taken one role and been with that whole film himself. And you produced it yourself, right?
No.
You not produced it.
No, I only acted myself, fortunately. So
Okay.
it's a very, very expensive film.
Hi,
Good afternoon.
Samir here from Movie Talkies, on your right.
Hello, hi.
So it usually happens in Bollywood, when you fight one good action hero, you're called a great villain. But here you had two. How did you manage it, like mentally, physically?
So I mean, when Ali first narrated the story to me, I was actually completely following the two heroes track, because I genuinely thought it was very, very entertaining. But much like, so I don't know if I can I let out the secret that this is in plans to be a franchise? Okay. So this is very much planned to be a franchise, and I would love to see the next part of this franchise, honestly, because it's got everything to be a blockbuster franchise. So the good thing about these franchise films, as far as villains are concerned, much like James Bond films or Mission Impossible films, is that usually the story of each film is the villains, and then the heroes come and save the world. So I love the fact that much like all installments of franchise films, even this film had a very strong character arc and story for the villain. And I was so happy that Ali offered it to me. And the first person I messaged is, of course, Akshay sir, because I already knew him personally. And I told him I'm so thrilled to be working on this with you. But yeah, I also knew that I'm being pitted against two incredible action stars.
As she said, if one hero you're fighting with, you're a villain. And if two OG heroes you're fighting with, you become a GOAT villain.
Thank you, sir. And it's actually a little intimidating to be doing action with these two guys, because for them, it's just, and Tiger is so incredible. I mean, you should see the stuff he's pulled off in this film. And with Akshay sir, I think it comes at a subconscious level. I've seen him we have done action sequences together, and with Akshay sir, I think it almost is like it's programmed in him. I've never done action with anybody else, including like action experts, for whom it just comes at a subconscious level almost. Maybe it's a martial arts training, I don't know, but you're just incredible, sir, the way you pull this off. But so yeah, I mean, I was intimidated, but thanks to these guys, we had very, very good training, and they actually, I think, made me look equally good. So that's quite the task. Huh?
Sir,
Good
quickly,
afternoon,
sir.
this is
Straight.
Manjusha Radhakrishnan from Gulf News, Dubai. The principal cast, could you please tell us about how was it filming in Abu Dhabi and Jordan? And I know Middle East is a very important market for you all. Is that the reason why you shot the movie there? How was it filming the movie in Abu Dhabi and parts of it in
Well,
Jordan?
this is not the
Middle
first
East?
movie I've shot in Abu Dhabi. I've shot many movies in Abu Dhabi, and it's been a pleasure working there because everything is available there, and so we got lots of things what we wanted from the chopper. What is this? Chim chopper, and बताना फिर तू
So I would answer that.
मुझे सबके नाम पता तो तू बता.
So, a film like this requires a huge military support. And thank you to the government of Abu Dhabi and Jordan to give us that support. It's a kind of a film which is blown at a very international scale in terms of the way it's shot. And for that, I think Abu Dhabi and Jordan both gave us incredible support, from the Ministry of Tourism to the Ministry of Entertainment and I&B. So we are very thankful to them. Also, this film is a true blood entertainer, which will have a lot of crossover audience. And we feel that Middle East is a huge market for it. UK, US, everyone. One thing I want to say is that it's a very clean, entertaining film. So you can go with your family, you can go with your kids. It's designed as a comic book film, so the trailer is quite evident to showcase that it's like that, and it's been a great support from those countries. Thank you.
Hi,
And before we finish everything, just a special thank to my producers.
do one more question
दीपशिखा,
from
बेटा
Dubai.
रुक जा. मुझे अगली फिल्म के बारे में बात करने दे. Special thanks to Jackie Bagnani, Dipshika, and Vashuji for making such a huge film. It's one of the hugest films I've worked with, but thank you very much for that.
I would also like to
One
thank
last question.
Himanshu, who's worked relentlessly, and my dad said that आप लोग ने हमेशा dad को support किया है, हमेशा प्यार दिया है. So please give us all the blessings, all the love. आजकल films बनाना, इतनी बड़ी film बनाना easy नहीं है, और ये सारे लोग जो stage पे खड़े हुए हैं, हम सब ने बहुत मेहनत करी है, and we really need your blessings and prayers, and hopefully we all make you proud on 10th April.
One question from Dubai. Akshay, one more question from Dubai. This is because we've come from Dubai, this whole entire row, and so my name is Ronak Kodeju. Such films generally, review wise, आप लोग सोचते हो कि मतलब रिव्यू भी इसमें अगर अच्छा आया तो ठीक है, वरना दिस इज अ पॉट बॉयलर जिसको मतलब वैसे ही इट्स गोइंग टू रिंग एट द बॉक्स ऑफिस एंड रिव्यू का कोई ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंस नहीं रहेगा आपके लिए. डू यू थिंक लाइक दैट?
नहीं, बिल्कुल नहीं. रिव्यू का बहुत इंपॉर्टेंस रहता है. रिव्यू जब आते हैं, अच्छा लगता है जब आपको सितारे मिलते हैं, तो ऐसा अगर आप समझेंगे बिल्कुल नहीं, गलत है. रिव्यू की बहुत अहमियत है.
Tiger.